Okay, week 9 out of 18. We almost halfway there into my training for my ultra marathon in July. Very excited for today's run. It's going to be a 30k run with lots of elevation. It's going to be 600 to 700. I'm not too sure, but either way, it won't be easy. It's very excited because this is a beautiful run. It's all coastal, and then I'll get to the north of the park and then go back again, hopefully getting to 30Ks. I'm not expecting to be super busy today, even though it's Sunday. It's just early. Not many people comes on Sunday, so that's a good thing. If you're new to the channel, well, this is where we at. But if you back into the channel, you know it's been a weird week. So either way, stay with me. So 9 weeks ago, I started 18 weeks training block for my first ultra marathon, 100 kilometers through Gadigal National Park in July, and I've been documenting the whole thing here. Last year, I ran the Sydney Marathon for the first time. Peak week was 75 kilometers, and I tracked every split and every heart rate zone, and I was the most prepared I ever been. Just to realize that race day, I had the worst area, and I couldn't run properly, something that I care so much about. This week, I'm doing 45 kilometers, and I feel better than I have in years, and today I want to figure out why. Marathon taught me something that I didn't expect to learn from a race I trained so hard for. I finished it, I hit my time, stood up at the finish line, and I almost felt nothing. Not because the achievement wasn't real, but because I spent 6 months so locked into the outcome that I stopped experiencing the thing itself. Every run was data point, every kilometer was negotiation with a number on a watch. I don't know how to explain what that costs you until you've paid it. Here's the part that doesn't make sense on paper. This block is harder than the marathon training. The distances are longer, the elevation is brutal, July is closer than it feels, and yet Monday, after 13k run around the Bay Run, I came home and sat down on the floor of my apartment for a while. Not because I was broken, because I went too hard last week and my body was telling me to listen, so I did. Tuesday I worked out on mobility, Wednesday, gym sessions, hard but controlled, bed early. The whole week is in service of the Sunday. That's a part that nobody films. Today's run doesn't start at the national park, it starts on Monday morning when you decide what kind of week you're going to have. Okay, so this is halfway on the run. I'm actually really up north of the park, the national park, so cool, but it's quite windy because I think the wind is coming from the north hard at the moment, so it's breaking at the north. So, but it's nice along the coast, like it's not windy at all. Sky is blue, water is beautiful, the lakes are completely fine. But having said that, it's only halfway. The real test gets now going back the hills and the not 100% lake. So that's where it gets spicy. And yeah, so I remember a year ago, I was just obsessed about, checking out my numbers, checking on my pace and on my watch, all training for Sydney Marathon. Whereas this year, just enjoying the beautiful views. Like, look at this, it's just so stunning. I think it's that there's a change in mindset there, where it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see because, you're just enjoying what's in front of you instead of looking at your watch constantly. Anyhow, I'm gonna head back to the car now and finish the video. Bye. When I registered for the Ultra, I had to pick up a training category. I didn't pick elite, I didn't pick pro, I picked finish. Not because I'm being modest about what I'm capable of, because this race has a different job than the marathon did. The marathon was about proving something to myself, to anyone watching, to some version of me that needed that number to feel legitimate. This one is about finding out what's actually there when you stop trying to prove things. Turns out that there's someone who drives for an hour on a Sunday morning and actually looks forward to it. I didn't expect that either. I'm at the end of the run and about to finish. Oh man, my legs. Oof. I don't know how I'm gonna do it for 100. for 100 Ks. Like, my legs are completely... Whew. But look at the view. It's worth it. Can't wait to get to the car, to be honest.